in today's video I'm gonna tell you the documents requirement which you should fulfill when you are applying for UK study visa. Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Sunny Vibes, and I'm Neha, and today is weekend, so we came out to make video for you guys. And thank you so much for supporting our channel, for liking our video, and for doing subscription to our channel. So guys, in today's video I'm gonna tell you the documents requirement which you should fulfill when you are applying for UK study visa. And in this video I'm gonna tell you for the main applicant what are the document requirements for the main applicant, and in the next video I will be telling you for the dependent. So let's start with the document requirement. But before proceeding to the document requirement, let me tell you the minimum requirement which you should fulfill when you are applying for UK study visa. So the first thing which you should have is your IELTS score if you are applying for an university which has the entry criteria like IELTS, TOEFL or any other English proficiency test. And the second thing is your unconditional letter from any university. You should have the unconditional letter of the university before proceeding to your application. And the third thing is your minimum fund requirement. As you know that when you apply for UK study visa, you should have 28 days, minimum 28 days old funds in your bank account. So you should have the proof for the same. And the last is like if you are 18 or less than 18 years old, then you should have a consent form from your parents that they are willing to send you in the UK for further studies. So these are the minimum requirements which you need to fulfill before proceeding to your application for UK study visa, guys. So let me start with the documentation now. As I have told you that this video is for the main applicant, so I'm telling for the main applicants only. If you are coming with spouse, so the dependent what they require, that I'm gonna tell you in the next video. So let's start with the documentation now. The first thing which you require is your all academic certificates like your 10th, plus 2, graduation, post-graduation, all the documents whatever you have done till now, your educational certificates. If you have done any other course, then you should have the certificate for the same, guys. And if your any certificate is in any other language, then you should transcribe the same in English language. And the next thing is your English proficiency test. Yes, you should have the scorecard for IELTS exam, or if you have given any other exam, then you should have the certificate for the same. And if there is any university in which you are applying and they are not accepting you or your application on the basis of your English proficiency, so you should have a statement for the exemption from English proficiency test. And the third is your birth certificate. So this is an additional certificate in your file. So if you have, that is well and good. If you don't have, no need to worry, you can skip this. The next document is your work experience, guys. If you have been working somewhere, then you should have the certificate for the same. And one more thing to note here is if you have gap in your studies, like if you are continuing your study after 2, 3 or more years in UK, then you should have the particular certificate to justify your gap. So this was the certificate thing. The next is your proof of funds. As you know that we need at least 28 days old funds, so you should have the certificate for the same. You should have the proof of your funds, that you have this much funds in your bank account. So now you must be thinking, what are the minimum funds requirement for UK study visa? So you should show them minimum of 9 months for your living cost. Like if you are applying for the university which is in inner London, so the living cost will vary than the outer London. So you should be careful in that regard. Plus your fees, the university fees, if you have submitted half of the fees, then half of the fees should be there in your bank account. So these are the fund requirements that you should fulfill for UK study visa. The next is your certificate of acceptance for your studies, which is known as CAS letter. So guys, you should have your CAS letter in your hand before applying or before proceeding to your further application. And if your university has awarded you with any kind of scholarship, then you should have the certificate for the same. In most of the cases, that is also mentioned on your CAS letter only, but if it is not mentioned on your CAS letter, then you should have the different certificate for the same. So the next is your medical certificate. In medical certificate, tuberculosis test for UK is required. After that, you should have your IHS, which is known as Immigration Health Surcharge Certificate, which is a health insurance cover which you are taking from India or your home country to the UK. Like when you will come in UK, so you will have the NHS services free of cost. So now your documents are ready, so you need to proceed for VFS Global. So proceeding for VFS Global, you need to take appointment, and for taking appointment you need to submit the application fees, which is the embassy fees which you need to submit. If you submit online, you should have the receipt for the same, and once you have submitted your application fee, you will get the appointment of VFS office. So before going to the VFS office, there are few other things you should have, guys. So the first thing is your passport size photographs. You should have your passport size photographs ready with you. The dimension for the same you can see on the official website of UK. After that, you should have your passport with you, and in your passport at least one page on the both sides should be empty. It should not filled with stamps fully. The next is your checklist of your documents which you have attached, or you can say it as the documents summary for your visa application. So you can download it from official website of UK. Other than that, you should have your all original documents plus the colored photocopies of the same while going to the VFS office. So these are the requirements for documents which I have told you, guys. So I'm going to end my video here only. I hope you like my video. So get ready with the documentation if you want to apply for UK study visa. So this video was for the main applicant. In the coming few days, I am gonna tell you for the dependent. So guys, please do subscribe my channel, like my video, and comment below if you have any query. So I'll meet you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye and see you soon. And please do subscribe the Sunny Vibes. Bye bye.